Hello everyone. So a hot topic today, whether or not you should join a coding bootcamp and my opinion on it as a current bootcamp student. So I've been in the program for about 3 months now, and the school that I'm in is called Microverse. It's mostly based on Rails, which is the section I'm currently on. It's some classic HTML and CSS before that, some Ruby, then Rails, and then we go into JS and React and Redux, a little bit of databases, and then you go into career prep. So first thing, if you're looking for a short answer, um, my suggestion is to quit not the idea of a bootcamp, but in programming in general, because the last thing that you'll get for any question in programming is a short answer. So get ready to dig deep, to search on your own, to struggle to find the right answer for you, for your program, your machine, your situation, your environment. It's going to vary a lot, and just if you're the type of guy who or girl who just wants a clear direction and just go and do it, then forget programming. That's definitely not for you. So back to the question of a boot camp, it really depends whether or not you are like I was a few months ago before I joined, which is very very bad discipline and organization, and just generally unable to delegate like 5 hour blocks of deep focus to something that's not um, it's not a burning matter right now. So I was working as a chef before I joined the program, and so I had a paycheck, I have a wife and child. I have some salary, some incoming cash that gets the bill paid and gets the food on the table and several other things. So basically, in that situation, learning to program was kind of a side interest of mine. So that way, I could have done it. I could have gone the completely self thought route, but that would probably last 5 years or more, knowing myself, and that's if I stayed with it. So I kind of decided to cut it there and just join the program, quit my job, get at least a little bit of savings, and just go for it. And as microverse themselves say, it's you're not paying for the curriculum, which is based on the Odin project, which is completely free. You're paying for the mentorship, you're paying for the support, you're paying for the network that you're making, you're paying for the all the meta stuff, which is in some sense it's way more important than the actual technical stuff. So whether or not you should join, you should really ask yourselves, are you ready to dedicate at least 4 or 5 hours every day of deep focus? Because if you think that, as some resources on the internet say, 1-2 hours a day is, you can do it, but it's going to take a lot, especially because it's something that requires deep focus, and it takes you at least half an hour to an hour to just get into the flow state, into the zone of absorbing all the information. So if you're not ready to spend more than 2 hours, I would say is minimum per day, and that would take you at least probably a year or maybe a few months less to just get front-end development without mentorship. So if you're going alone, at least that amount of time to get everything, because I tried with the Odin project alone with no support, and you just get stuck at some point, especially if you're not familiar with. I spent half of my childhood on a computer, and you're just not familiar with the concepts, and there's no one to explain. So if you don't have immense willpower, you're at some point most probably going to just say, you know, I quit, I don't want to bang my head anymore, especially if you start with some algorithms and stuff like that, and there's no one to tell you, you know, just kind of the way that things work in this field. um, you're most probably going to quit. I'm not trying to put you off. I I would I would love it the most if I was personally able to go that way and just, you know, go for, first of all, for $0 spend and go just completely on my own. But it's not impossible, but it's pretty hard, at least for me. Some people might find that way pretty easy, and they're good at that, but that's just not me. So that's the most important question. I would say, in any case, try it for at least a month. Just try to fill out the basics and try if you like it, if you get it, and go on your own for as long as you can, and then maybe then you can consider joining some kind of boot camp, which is it's pretty helpful. You know, at any point um, I can contact a TSE, which stands for Technical Support Engineer, and I can ask them any question that I have um, regarding any method, any language, anything, and they're not there 24 hours a day, but pretty quickly they respond, which is much better than no response at all and no one to ask. So considering the price, consider that, as Microverse says, you have all the material in the world free on the internet. So that's not what you should be thinking about when you're thinking, what are you paying for? You are paying for the infrastructure and for the support. So um, yeah, this is my first video, and this is my opinion as a current student. I'm liking it very much. I'm learning an incredible amount of stuff with the help of my peers and my mentor and my support. And yeah, if you want to ask anything, please leave a question in the comments, and have fun and take care in these crazy and dangerous times.